Mama Izaka said he left 15 minutes ago, but that's impossible. Come on, man, he's not there. Didn't you hear me? He's not there. You've got a big head for nothing. You're still an idiot. Ma'am, Gigi said. Wait, I was just joking. What time is it? It's 7 minutes to. Hey, hi, I'm Gigi. Man, my generation grew up in the 90s, right after coming out of communism, when Siaska fell, and with him, the whole communist system. I was about 3. Even though the dictator couple's execution was broadcast live, many still didn't believe it. Everyone spoke in whispers and stayed hidden. What if it was planned? Those were doubles or actors, and they escaped by helicopter to return with the army and destroy everything. It took months for people to gain courage and realize freedom had finally come to Romania. The communist regime had fallen, but it was still there. The same people led us, only the packaging changed. The candy looked better, but tasted just as bitter. I don't want to dwell on it. For those of us who grew up in the 80s and 90s, the following years were much the same. We were still poor, only had bananas and oranges at Christmas, and spent summers playing in torn slippers or barefoot. It didn't matter to us because that was the only life we knew, our reality, and we were happy. If you have everything young, you stop enjoying things. We had little, so we appreciated everything. A pretzel, some chocolate, juice, a wooden toy car, and a rubber ball. These were all reasons for us to celebrate and be happy. We were even happier since he got out of jail. What more can I say, brother? We were ecstatic when Antenna 1 Tele 7 American Broadcasting Company and Pro TV launched. No more videotapes. We could watch movies, series, and shows for free on television. It felt like a dream. When Pro Television started broadcasting, we were glued to the television screens. It began with Andreea Esca's famous phrase, "Good evening Romania, good evening Bucharest." After Pro TV News, 3 movies aired. I still remember it nearly 30 years later. The first was Die Hard with Bruce Willis, the film that made him a star. There was also Bird on a Wire with Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn, and another movie I can't recall. Maybe you can help me. Well, leave your answers in the comments if you know what the movie was called. Anyway, for us kids, things were getting better and better. Cartoons, movies, video games on television, and different music bands started to appear as well. The first time I heard hip-hop was at some older cousin's place. We listened to a BUG Mafia tape at low volume in their room with the door closed. New pop and rock bands like Sud Est, Animal X, and Hyena emerged then. Hyena now hosts Ayumor. Before we continue, if you like the story, give it a like, bro. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. The answer to last week's quiz was C, Florin. The first 5 comments with the correct answer, plus 5 chosen at random, are now displayed on the screen. Do you want a chance too? Pay attention to the next quiz. Who did we meet after we defeated Moldoveanu? A. ASU. B. Nicu Orci Mucea. Leave your answer quickly in the comments. You have 5 seconds. Done? Did you answer? And now, back to the story. Amerindianu, ASU, and Kapatsana were crazy about Sud Est and Animal X. Popa and another classmate, Dorofte, were more into Voltage. They knew all the albums by heart and never missed a new release. They fought over tapes, even worse than gold diggers fighting over rich guys. And besides all these things, starting around 2nd grade, school trips started being organized too. At first, around Bucharest, to museums, theaters, the zoo, then one-day trips to the mountains, to monasteries, tourist attractions, things like that. I never missed a trip. And until 5th grade, I always took Senchuk with me too. In 4th grade, we had a Friday trip to Senchuk in Harghita. Where are we going, Gigi? I don't know, man. Somewhere in the mountains. Let the school know. We had to bring ticket money the day before the trip. My dad gave me a 1 million bill, now worth 100 Romanian leu. It was worth more back then. I don't recall the ticket price, but it was under 5 lei, just for transportation, no meals or extras. And that day, something strange happened, at least from my point of view. After we paid for the tickets, the teacher asked each of us how much our parents earned and how much money they gave us. She said it was a school survey. I think she wanted to find out where she could ask for more money for a good grade. It was common even back then. When it came to pocket money, I was the richest, and both Senchik and I had about 45 lei to spend. ASU took second with about 30 lei, and Deliu had most of the rest, between 20 and 25 lei. When it came to salaries, things were a little different. In first place was ASO. His father earned about 4,000 lei, the equivalent of 5 or 6,000 euros today. Deliu was second with about 1,500 lei, a big difference. His father had left when he was young. It was actually an Italian man his mother dated, but he claimed it was his father. I knew the truth, but stayed quiet and let him brag. I stayed with him for a few days in 7th grade at his mom's place, but that's another story. Friday morning, I left with Senchuk for school where the bus was supposed to pick us up. We usually met Asu at the street corner, then the three of us left together. What's Gigi doing? Let's wait 2 more minutes and call out to him if he doesn't show up. Maybe he left earlier. No man, I talked to him yesterday. We agreed to meet here. We wait longer, but he still doesn't come. We call at the gate. His mom says he left 15 minutes earlier. He's lost his mind, damn fool. And he even says to meet at the corner. Let's go. It's 22. We were supposed to be at school on the dot, but we weren't in a hurry. We'd get there in 5 minutes. When we arrived, the whole class was already there. Everyone except Asu. I'm going to Capitana. Do you know anything about Asu Dovlik? What? Wasn't he coming with you? He's not home. They say he left. Have you seen him? No, I hope he's not waiting for you. His mom said he left 15 minutes ago. There's no way. Come on, man. He can't be there. Didn't you hear me? He's not there. You're full of yourself, but still an idiot? Ma'am, Gigi said. Wait, I was just joking. What time is it, man? It's 7 minutes to. I'm going to the corner to look for him. This snitch, Gigi, is such an idiot. I'll catch him at school on Monday. I'll give him a few in the ribs. He leaves, and 5 minutes later, he comes back with Asu. What the hell are you doing, Asu? Did you fall asleep at Titanic? You ate my Crucian carp. No, man, I just went somewhere. Didn't you say we were meeting at your corner? I had something to do, boss. What was it? I went to the cassette stand. Did you find it? Blockhead, if I had, would I still be upset? Call me that again and I'll tell Mrs. Gigi. Can't you take a joke? Tattletale. So what is he supposed to find, Asu? The Trey Sud Est tape came out yesterday and sold out quickly. He sold every copy. Don't worry, you'll find it. They should bring more. And we're leaving by bus and we'll get there around 12. We were somewhere in Transylvania. I don't know exactly where, but it was an area with a Hungarian majority. Around there, all the signs were in Hungarian. Who could understand them? We got lost there at some point. The teacher occasionally asks someone, but they'd just reply, Nem tudum or similar. Some would even answer harshly and mumble in their own language. I think they were cursing her and her whole family. We finally found the way and arrived in the city. We went into a bigger store, like a supermarket. They had everything there. Asu and Capitana hurried to the audio cassette section. Senchuk and I found a new game on television. It even had a laptop-style keyboard. We looked at the price, 60 lei. We still had about 90 lei left. This is so cool, Senchuk. It looks like a computer, Gigi. Should we buy it if we have money left? It's expensive, and we don't know the total cost. Let's keep our money, or at least save 500. We'll find it at Uniri. We still had about 20 lei at home and thought it might cost more in Bucharest. Asu comes back with Capitana. Asu even more upset. They don't have it here either. I can't find it anymore. How did this guy find it, man? This one has Animal X. He wants one with Trey Sud Est. Why didn't you get one like this, Asu? Should I keep looking if I might find it but have no money left? One of those new tapes was pretty expensive, costing about 8 or 9 lei. Or 80 to 90,000 in the money back then, but an average salary was around 2 or 3 million, or 200 or 300 lei now. Just so you get an idea. Anyway, we leave from there and stop at an ice cream machine, one of those with ice cream cones. An ice cream was about 25 bani. With 1 low, you could get 4. It's our turn. Capatina and Asu got theirs. When is it my turn? That guy had no change for us. We had a 50 low bill and 4 10 low bills. I'll get them for you, boss. You can pay me back later. Thanks, Asu. I'll pay you once I get change. We eat our ice cream and soon see a cable car going up to a nearby monastery. The ticket cost about 2 lei. What should I say to Asu? Like, hey Asu, you still have some money, right? I knew he had the most after us, about 30 lei. I still have some, Gigi, but I'm keeping 10 lei for the cassette. Hey, are you paying for these, man? We'll take the cable car and visit places. When it totals 10 lei, I'll pay you. Don't worry, let's go up. We visit monasteries, a museum, parks, churches, and more. Some charge admission, others are free. Others in the class got pastries, cheese pies, or souvenirs, but we only got the essentials. We were saving the money for the video game. After several attempts, ASU gave up and bought an Animal X cassette, still unable to find Sud Est. Around 5 o'clock, after 5 hours of walking, we returned to the bus. We needed to arrive by 6:30. Halfway there, we found a restaurant with pizza, pastries, and more. The teacher went in there to talk. There were more than 20 of us in total. She comes out red-faced and angry after arguing with the people inside. The Hungarians repeated "Nem tudom." The French teacher, always with us on trips, decides to try too. If anything happens, she'll speak French. And she goes in, whatever she says in there. When they heard there were about 20 of us, they began speaking Romanian, practically dripping from their mouths. We go in, me, Senchuk, ASU, Capetana, and Mihai, and sit at the same table. Even though he wasn't in our class anymore, he never missed a trip and usually hung out with us. Now I'm quickly doing the math in my head. I had to give ASU about 9 lei, 60 we had to keep for the game, so we had about 21 lei left to spend. Senchuk and I were starving, man. We had only eaten that ice cream and bought a bottle of soda. How much do we owe you, ASU? About 10 lei. It's 9 lei, ASU, I counted. Give him 10 lei, Gigi. Yeah, take 10 lei. Let's eat first and pay you after, ASU. If there's anything left, we'll give it to you. We'll settle up later. And we start eating, brother, Capetana with Mihai. Let's get a pizza each, a Savarina for each of these guys, and one of every dessert. We each have a soda and spend half an hour sitting with our bellies out like bombers. Proud, especially ASU and me. It felt like a real war. And during this time, I quickly did the math in my head to see how much we spent. When I see on the menu a huge cheese pie, what do I say to them? Come on, should we get a pie? A whole one. I'm not sure how much money I have left. Actually, you have nothing left. ASU, we each took 11 lei. Mihai and Capetana had money left, but ASU had exceeded his loan. Are we taking it, Gigi? We're taking it, Senchuk. Come on, man, we'll treat everyone. We're taking it. All 5 of us eat the pie, and when we leave, we pay around 40 lei. Each of us spent around 11 lei, plus a 5 lei pie and a 2 lei tip. Then, on the way, it vanishes again. ASU and Capetana return after 5 minutes. Capetana grins, holding a Sud Est cassette, while ASU looks unhappy with a finger in MS-DISC operating system. They approach us. Hey Gigi, give me the money. What money, ASU? The 9 lei you owe me. Hey, Senchuk, is this guy stupid or am I? What money? I think he is, Gigi. He's either stupid or pretending. Didn't you say you'd give them to me? Afterwards? Come on, hurry up. I found the tape. Go to hell with your tape. Didn't I give you the money, man? Didn't I give them Senchuk? Did he pay anything there? I gave them, Gigi, even more. Listen, man, I gave you 2 extra lei and you stuffed yourself with pie like a glutton. Both you and this pumpkin head. 2 slices each. Hey, Gigi, are you gonna give me that money or not? I'm going to the lady. Give it to him, Capetana. I don't have any more. I took it too. You didn't have money for the pie, you rascal. Then ASU starts whining like a little girl who lost her doll and goes to the teacher. She brings him and asks me to give him the money, saying you treated him. Normally I wouldn't argue with the teacher or make a fuss, but this time I wouldn't budge. I gave you more, yet you say I gave you nothing. Are you trying to trick me? If he had asked me for money the first time, I might have lent it to him. After he told the lady I didn't give him the money, he had no chance of seeing anything. Just as Musea focused on pigeons, I was all about television video games. And I didn't give him anything, man. I actually regretted giving him even more than I was supposed to. After I got home, I went straight to Unirai. I found the game there for 65 lei. With what we already had at home, it was enough to buy it. ASU waited about 2 more weeks to find the tape. During this time, Capetana and Amerindiano boasted about having the tape but didn't lend it to him. Yet I was still the villain. Exactly a month later, I came home with Senchuk and Morloku. I was wearing the same pants I had on during the trip, a pair of jeans. I put my hand in my pocket and find a little piece of paper. I take it out and look at it. It was the warranty for the game, expiring the next day. I crumple it and toss it on the street. We get home, start a game, and after 10 minutes it smokes and dies. It had no vital signs. Gigi, do you still have that warranty, man? I threw it away, Senchuk. You're such an idiot. Didn't I say not to throw it away? When did you say that, Morlock? We went there, searched for about half an hour, but we didn't find anything. ASU's curses caught up with me. I could see him laughing like a madman. Days later, we got a cheap, good Terminator. What do you think? Should I have lent it to ASU? Leave your answers in the comments. If you like the story, don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment, and share it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit the bell for notifications. What can we learn from this story? Be careful who you borrow money from. Often you end up paying back more. And in the 90s, Sud Est were awesome, man. Until next time, we'll meet when we see each other again. Alright, bye.